Hey everyone, just a quick announcement before we start today's video. All of my merch is on sale for Cyber Monday. You can get 10% off your entire order by clicking the link in the description and pick up some sweet merch. Remember, 10% off your entire order, but only if you use the link in the description. The sale is going to be over on Monday. That's the last day you can get everything, so make sure you pick everything up by then. Alright, see you guys. Let's start the video. Hey, what's going on everyone? It's T-Squared Games here, and today I am going to be turning this Nerf gun here into the Scar from Fortnite. Now I've already gotten started. This actually is only half of the gun, but I'll show you what I've already got done now. So this is part of the shell on the other side. As you can see, I've already cut out the missile launcher here because we don't need it for this build, and it was on the other Nerf gun. It was really just in the way, so I've cut it out on this side, and I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to cut it out on the other side. Now I'm using these big cutter things, and it would be way easier if you had like a bandsaw or something. But since I don't have a bandsaw that I can use, I'll just use these plastic cutters.
Eventually.
Alright, now that we've got that cut, here is what our shell looks like put together without really anything screwed into it. So we are going to reassemble this, and then I'll get back to you from there, and we can start turning it into the Scar.
Day 2.
Okay, so it's all back together now. This part up here is taped just because I had to make it so that the barrel that I extended out wouldn't move. But other than that, yeah, it's completely working. You can see now that the bottom's cut out, you can see the flywheel spinning for the dart. So we're going to use this banana-shaped magazine because it's like the one from the game. We're going to be using this stock, which I think is from a Nerf Raider, and we're going to be going on from there. But already it looks pretty sick. I took off this rail that was here. Yeah, this rail that was on here. I took it away because it's really just going to pop out and we don't need it for this. So we're going to start going straight away and building what we need to build. Okay, so I've gone ahead and traced out the shape of the stock, which will lay right on over the real stock on the Nerf gun. So we're going to go ahead and cut that out, and I'll get back to you and show you how that fits. Okay, so we added this little bit onto the end here, so it will cover up that whole part, as you can see. So we're just going to trace this out again, and we'll do the other side that way, the same way. Alright, there it is with both pieces on. Now I'm going to get started on doing the underside of here and making sure it's still comfortable to hold. Alright, the stock is done. Complete on all sides. Doesn't come off. Actually, you can still extend the old stock, but the new stock does not come off. So yeah, that's done. Now what I think we're going to move on to is the whole main part of it, and we'll go from there. Okay, so here is the cutout for the main part of it. Also, after looking at pictures of the Scar, I decided to extend the barrel out, and I left this on here not only because the end of the barrel has a thicker cylinder, but also because it's like a law to have orange on the tip of a gun if it's not real. So yeah, that's that. So here's how it looks with this on there, and then obviously we still have a lot more to do, but that's the general shape of it, so we'll get cracking on that one. Okay, so the other side is all cut out now, and I actually cut out this little door that you can open up, and there's the battery compartment right there. So in case you ever need to replace the batteries, thought that would be a good idea. Anyway, we're going to finish taping all of it together, and then I'll show you what's next. Okay, so here is the state that we're in right now. Pretty much the entire body is covered. Got all of that. You can see I switched over to this brown duct tape because I was starting to run out of electrical tape. We have our battery cover door there. We have the stock, which actually extends now with cardboard, so that's pretty nice. And still works. I also put this tape on the magazine to match the color from the game. And we have everything else, I think, done. So what we're going to move on to now is doing like the kind of like Picatinny rail at the top with the iron sights. And then we're going to start taping it up. Alright, so I did this rail part up here. I'm not going to do the little slot things because that would take forever and it would be super hard to do with cardboard. So next part I think would be to do the iron sights in the front and in the back. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I just added the iron sight, and that's the one on the front, and I added this little knob that it attaches to. So now I have to do the one in the back. The back iron sight is complete now, and so the final scar is pretty much done. So I just have to get to taping it, and then we'll be done. Alright guys, so this is the finished product, the finished scar. I just finished taping it up and everything, and it looks great, I think. So obviously, you know, we have the magazine here, that goes in. We have the stock, which can extend still, so that retain that feature. And we also have the battery door there. And yeah, that's pretty much all the features on it. I'm not really going to do a firing test because I didn't modify any of the internals to shoot farther or anything, so it really doesn't need a firing test. You can just look up the range for a NERF Demolisher and it's pretty much going to be the same, if not a little bit less because of the extended barrel. But yeah guys, that's the finished scar. Remember, if you want to pick up the new merch for the Cyber Monday sale, you can check out the link in the description to save 10% on your entire order. If you liked the video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace, squared out.